Hi everyone, it's Jamie from Rocket Guest Posting here, and in this video we're going to show you how to use SEO Checker. SEO Checker is part of our free suite of SEO tools designed to help you grow your online business. Before we explain what SEO Checker is, how to use it and why you might want to use it, please be sure to check out our free 7-day trial of Rocket Guest Posting, which is the internet's largest database of websites that accept guest posters along with all their key SEO metrics and contact details. Now let's get back to SEO Checker. So SEO Checker is a desktop application that will scan your website for SEO issues such as duplicate title tags, thin content, missing alt tags on images, missing H1 tags, and so on. It will highlight issues that, if corrected, may help you rank higher on Google, and good on-page SEO is the first step to good, long-lasting, high rankings. So the application itself is fairly simple to use. You simply enter your website address up here and click Check SEO. Now, before we click that button and begin scanning the website, we're just going to go through some of the settings. So, in the settings we have crawl settings, which is basically a way of configuring how quickly you want this application to download the pages on your website. Now, if you have a fairly good server, you can put this quite high, but if you're on a low bandwidth or cheap hosting server, you may want to have the delay quite high and the concurrent requests quite low. Next, we have all the different sorts of SEO checks that the application is going to perform. Most of these are fairly self-explanatory. If you feel that your website is meant to have JavaScript that's not minified, for example, feel free to turn these off. And finally, some SEO checks you may want to ignore for certain pages on your website, and once you set an ignore rule, then you can manage them in here. So we're ready to begin our scan. We've entered our URL and let's click Check SEO. Now the application will begin to download all the pages on the website that it can find and check them for all the issues that we have selected. So because this is a relatively small website, after 26 seconds we've downloaded every page the application can find, and we've checked every page against our list of checks we've selected. Now, just so you can get a feel for the application, we're going to go through some of these SEO issues it's found. So the last issue that it found was a duplicate description tag on this page here, and it's highlighted that these other pages also share the same description tag. Now obviously that should be fairly self-explanatory. What's wrong there? You don't want different pages to have the same description tag. That's very confusing to Google. And finally, we'll just have a quick flick through some of these issues. So you can see on this page the H1 tag is present, but it doesn't match the content in any way. You can see another page here. It seems to have thin content. Page here, there's no alt tags on the images, and down here you can see there's non-minified external CSS found. Now those issues, CSS and JavaScript, they're not massive issues, they're just niceties to fix on your website. Big things you want to look out for are missing title tags, duplicate description tags, irrelevant anchor text, and things like that. And that's everything for this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and again, please be sure to check out our free 7-day trial of Rocket Guest Posting. No credit card needed, and it is the internet's largest database of websites that accept guest posters.